They hold the power to put plans into action. No one individual should hold the burden of climate change on themselves, but we as a global community can't shy away from these issues. Charles Hatt explains that we need to do what we can, but we can't hold ourselves personally responsible for the things that we personally can't do.
Now, what's very interesting is reduced food waste and plant-rich diet combined represent about 136 gigaton reduction over these 30 years, which is a significant amount, of course. And what's interesting about this is that these are decisions that we could make at the household scale. Every individual person can be making these decisions. So reduce food waste. Essentially, there are two mechanisms through which food is wasted. One is, principally in lower income countries, we see food wasted lower down the supply chain from farm to market. This is to do with refrigeration and storage. So food gets wasted along the way. In high-income countries, food is typically wasted at the point of consumption, from market to household. So we, in the high-income countries, OECD countries, can have a direct impact simply by what we choose to buy, by eating what we purchase. If we make those decisions to eat what we purchase, right, and to not waste that food, we can have a dramatic impact. Something like 20 to 30% of all food is wasted in high-income countries at the point of consumption. So we can make a significant difference just by reducing what we're throwing out. And that's a choice we all could make.
Climate change. It's real. It's a hoax. It's a good thing. It's the end of the world. It's not that big a deal. It's too late for us. Powered by fear, care, ignorance, activism, politics, and fossil fuels, the debate around the existence of the climate crisis never stops, even without a basis of evidence for the contrary. Beyond global warming, it's an energy issue, an indigenous rights issue, an ecological issue. Side effects include rising sea levels, diminished food supplies, extreme weather conditions, and increased disease and limited resources. It's a global problem that needs a global solution. Climate change has already had a significant impact on our environment, and if we continue down this path, we will undoubtedly face irreversible damage to our planet, which will lead to civil unrest and a bleak future for humanity. However, there is hope. We have the knowledge and the science to create solutions. We have the continuously improving technology to change to renewable resources, and many of us have the will to stop the crisis. Now, we need to advocate for change to keep humanity thriving for generations to come. We can change, and we will change. We just need to make sure we change for the better. Al Gore finishes off by reflecting on humanity's will and the ability to change.
Anyone who doubts that we have the will to thus change, always remember that the will to change is itself a renewable resource.
The Climate Conversation was created in collaboration with Don Schaefer, Everything Podcasts, and the Conversation Lab. It was written and produced by Spencer Hall, Yugi Hyde, Brooke McCarthy, Nathan Pond, and Emily Szabo. For more information, resources, and links to the full interviews, please visit donschaefer.com.